Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today we're looking at some of the Wilesco steam toys. And the Wilesco, they're the West German steam toy, as opposed to the Mamod, which is the British. And the Wilesco fuckers, they seem to be a lot better built than the Brits could ever put together. It's like comparing a Jaguar to a Benz. And a lot more detail is in the German design here, and these are some of the little models you can hook up with belts to the steam engines, and you can see them here, as well as a mechanical saw and even a cement mixer which makes it go round and around and around. There's even some amusement park rides, and it's all done very, very cleverly. And the Germans seem to have a knack for making this shit, and that's quite interesting to compare the different brands here. But the vertical boiler model, it's a very famous Wilesco engine there, the vertical boiler. That's a really quite a good workhorse, and even their base model is pretty good compared to the Brits. And I gotta say, we'll just have a look there. That's the Wilesco donkey engine. Compare that to the Mamod, and yeah, the Mamod leaves a bit to be desired, I'd have to say there. But there you go. That's a bit of a comparison between the two, and that's the two main companies that make these steam engines: Wilesco and Mamod. And I got to say, they're really cool fuckers. And it's nice to have a collection with both in them. I'm not an exclusive Mamod man or a Wilesco man. It's good to have a bit of both. And I think this showman's wagon, it just leaves the Mamod version for dead. It's really well done and very prototypical. It's a great steam engine to have, and I bought that on the eBay, and it was quite good value for money. And that's the great thing with these steam toys, is that there's a great selection on the flea, and it's a lot better than paying retail from these greedy specialty model shops, that's for sure. And that's one thing I love to do, is get a good bargain, and Fleabay seems to ensure that, so it's all good. And this is the beautiful Wilesco, what would you call it? It's a sort of like a fairground traction engine, and it's just superb. I'm Archie Luxury. I hope you enjoyed this vid. See you later, fuckers.
England in the late 18th century. The discoveries and innovations made by James Watt result in decisive improvements to the steam engine. His inventions set the stage for the Industrial Revolution that changed the world. The acceleration of industrial processes with the help of the steam engine was a milestone for the technical progress that ensued in the 19th century. And to this day, model steam engines thrill enthusiasts of all ages. Even well-known television personality Peter Lustig can't hide his excitement. Let's go, boys! Oh, it's you. Isn't it great what Mr. Watt and some others came up with? A machine that turns heat into mechanical energy. Just like this model steam engine by Wilesco. I enjoyed playing with one of these as a little boy. It requires no electricity, no batteries, no gasoline, just water and a little fire. And it works exactly like the big steam engines in factories did 150 years ago. They were the only source of mechanical power back then, since electric engines hadn't been invented yet. And this is what it looked like in the factories, the workshops. Although people had to work hard, their tasks were not as strenuous because the power was transmitted from the steam engine by means of driving belts like these. It offers an undiluted demonstration of the laws of physics and mechanics. And it's perfectly safe because these engines are quality made in Germany. Wilesco is the world's largest manufacturer of model steam engines, with a venerable tradition and customers all over the world. Wilesco steam engines are for the most part handmade. Only very few of the manufacturing processes involved are automated. High-quality materials and expert craftsmanship make these model steam engines valuable and coveted. We place a high priority on the best possible manufacturing quality and compliance with the strictest safety standards. Wilesco manufactures technical replicas of the highest quality in keeping... Oh, you're back. In the meantime, I've added a steam roller. I thought, as people did back then, that since I had such a powerful engine, I could put it on wheels. Then I would have something like an automobile or a locomotive, or like this, a steam roller called Old Smoky. It actually moves and can be remote controlled. So have a look at the Wilesco website. There's plenty there for every taste and for people of all ages.
Na Mops, möchtest du mal mitfahren?